I want to show you how I scaled an auto detailing business from $0 in revenue all the way past $47,000 within 60 days of them opening their doors. So let's take a look at this most recent month they actually had. They were at $53,000. This is the month of August. This is when I'm actually recording it. We're about to end off the month of August, and they're at $53,000 for this month. Let's take a look at July, $46,000. June, $38,000. May, $44,000. April, $47,000. And then we go back to March, which was the first month they were open, almost $12,000. So let's take a look at this second month though. So this is within 60 days of opening. They were at this $47,000 a month mark, which is crazy. Most business owners and most people in the auto detailing industry couldn't imagine scaling to that level that quickly. But the only reason they were able to do that is because we have a proven process and a dialed in system for Facebook and Instagram ads. That is the best way to actually scale a business. And it's really the only way to scale a business these days. I find so many business owners rely on Google to try to scale their new business and get more leads, but that isn't scalable. Yeah, sure. Some of the traffic on Google might be more qualified, but you're also competing against a bunch of other businesses because chances are they're going to be reaching out to 2 or 3 other shops to see who has the cheapest prices. And we don't want that. We want people coming in that don't necessarily know about other shops, but they know about you because you've educated them and they've seen your ads on Facebook and Instagram. That's what allows businesses like these to be successful. And this is just one example. We could go take a look at another company here. This is Detailers of Naples, which is a sister business of Detailers of Fort Myers. And for April, they did $361,000, and that was their best month of the year. You could see for April 8th to May 12th, $334,000. So numbers like this are not new to us at all. And for this most recent month, July 22nd to August 25th, they've done $274,000. And we're using the exact same system in both businesses, and they're both hitting amazing numbers. One is just spending a lot more on paid ads than the other. And one shop, Detailers in Naples, could handle more cars than the other. And that is really the only limiting factor. The amount of cars you could handle, along with the amount of ad spend you could actually pump in to getting more leads. But let's take a look at the ad account here. So this is Detailers of Fort Myers. We're going to take a look at February 26th to April 26th. These are the first 2 months that we were actually running ads for them. And you could see within that period, we spent about $5,000. So call it $2,500 per month. We got 483 leads. The cost per lead was $9.93 per lead, which is amazing. That's a really good cost per lead. And I mean, the other metrics here, they're not as important, but what's important is the volume of leads here. They got a ton of leads in, and that is what really allowed them to scale up their business, right? I mean, they got $48,000 in revenue collected that second month, and they had 483 leads. So out of all those leads, that's all the money they got. And for some reason, so many business owners these days, they really just want leads to come in that are hot and ready to buy. But so does everybody else. And that's just not the reality of how business works. You need to follow up with leads. And that's why we have these complex follow-up sequences. And we really want you to call the leads, text the leads, and follow up with them as many times as you possibly can. Because the more you follow up, the more you'll actually close. The fortune is in the follow-up. And that is really how you scale out your business. You know, you got to hound people to actually pay for your service, because not everybody wants to give up that money. But if you educate them the right way and you actually sell them the right way, you could close ceramic coating jobs, PPF jobs all day long instead of just sitting there waiting for hot leads to come in and really just not being able to scale your business, quite frankly. If you're sitting there waiting for leads off of Google, you can't scale your business. With Facebook, you could scale your business. The more money you spend, the more leads you're going to get, the more opportunities you're going to get to actually make money. And that is the biggest benefit of running Facebook ads. And you could see here, there are so many leads in their pipeline, a ton of leads. You could look at the whole process here. It's pretty straightforward. It's like pretty much like a 12-step process. And we design these custom to your business. So depending on your follow-up process and your sequence, we could totally design everything fully custom. However, this is what works in a lot of businesses. Just really having a long, complex follow-up sequence where you have a sales rep reaching out to leads all day long, because that's their job anyways, right? If you have sales reps, they need to be calling leads, they need to be texting leads, emailing leads, trying to close people all day freaking long. And a lot of their guys, they work commission only too. And that's the best part, right? Their guys are working commission only, so they're hungry. They actually have to reach out to these leads and call them, because that's how they make money, right? That is how they actually make money. And that's a really good way to motivate your team to really just follow up with the leads, because a lot of people, they don't want to follow up. But like I said, the fortune is in the follow up. And I mean, the proof is in the pudding here. Like I said, it's like, look at the numbers, leads, 483. We actually take a look at their maximum amount of leads. They've gotten almost 1,500 leads since starting. Their average cost per lead has gone up slightly. It's at $15 per lead. And look, $22,000 spent, and they've collected well over that, right? It's like every single month they're doing about $40,000 to $50,000 in revenue. They've been open for roughly 6 months. You do the math there. They are crushing it. It is an amazing return on investment. And most ad platforms, ad channels, whatever you want to call it, they won't get you this return. You could spend a ton of money on Google, but the traffic isn't there. With Facebook, it is like a blue ocean, because you could reach out to everybody. You could educate people on why they need your service, why it's important for them, and you could actually win a customer that way. With Google, you're only reaching out to people who already know about the service and are wanting it, right? And that's why I get it. Google has more qualified traffic, because if you're searching ceramic coating on Google, you already want ceramic coating. So you're already prepped, ready to buy, which is great. But that is not scalable, because there's only so many people in your area who are going to be searching for that on a daily basis, right? If any on a daily basis, right? It might be every couple days. And with Facebook, you just flip it on its head. You could put more money in, get more leads out all day long. And that's what we've done for a lot of different businesses, a lot of different locations. But we really just know what we're doing here. We understand the process, we understand the systems, and we know how to implement them very, very quickly as well. We can get everything set up within 48 hours. Yep, that's right. 48 hours. We know what to do. We have everything just down to a science at this point. And I'd love to set it up for your business. So if you want to learn more about this, reach out to me. Click the link below. Let's jump on a call. Let's chat for a few minutes. Let's talk about you, your business, your goals, and we'll see if we're the right fit to work together. Thanks for watching this video. I appreciate your time, and hopefully we could scale your business.